Bonjour. Today is Monday, February 1st, 2021. No big adventure last weekend because report cards. But I'm here at my favorite park in Toronto. It's called Tommy Thompson Park. I've shown it in other videos 19 and 22, if I'm not mistaken. Both take place here in Tommy Thompson Park, but I've never actually showcased the park. So we are going to walk to the lighthouse and back. So this is my favorite park. The interesting thing about this park is that it is totally man-made. This landmass is totally man-made. Construction began in 1959. Yes, I studied before making this video. And just sand and debris that were dredged from the bottom of Lake Ontario was used to make this park. So it makes for some interesting landscapes, which I will show you. And anyway, in my opinion, it's the closest thing we have to wilderness down in the middle of Toronto. So anywho, yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's like -3, and yeah, that's it. So from the park's base at Unwin and Leslie, it kind of goes like a prong. And I usually take the path right along the water, but that path does not lead to the lighthouse. So I'm following the other path to get to the lighthouse. And even though it's not that cold out, I'm having trouble speaking. So I just saw a massive, beautiful, spotted coyote. I can't believe it. That's why I come here, because I love the coyotes here. It's not the only reason why, but it's a big reason. And anywho, I saw it from the path, so I followed, it stayed there for a long time, and I couldn't get my phone to reverse. I kept seeing my freaking face. Anyway, so I walked along the path, and there it was. Yeah, so you saw it. Oh, so exciting. It was really big. Oh my God, I'm so happy. So do you know which it is? Is it a beaver or an otter? Do you guys know? All right, so here we are at the lighthouse. So that was about a 5.5 kilometer walk. It's about 4 o'clock, 4 something. So it will start to get dark soon. So we're just gonna head on back. So you don't have to take this prong to get to the lighthouse. You can actually take the other one, and there are like paths to cut across. And so I was gonna like maybe cut across and take that way back, but like I said, I usually go on that side. And also I'm really hoping to see that coyote again. So cool, like how casually, and he was close to me. Like, it's such a shame that I couldn't get my camera to unflip. Anyway, and then yeah, I still was able to catch him a bit, just not as up close. The only other time that a coyote was so up front and close and casual was on my bike ride to the West Coast this past summer. Excuse me. I had arrived to some town, and then the next thing that Google Maps told me to do was to go down this road. It said road closed. And that happens sometimes, and sometimes it works out, like it's okay for cyclists, and sometimes it doesn't work out even for cyclists. Anywho, I took my chances. It was an instance of the latter. So I was lost in this forest, and it reminded me of this story I read when I was a kid in Reader's Digest, like a short story about this woman who like enters this lighthouse. Oh yeah, ironically, a lighthouse. And she goes up to explore, and she counts her steps as she goes up. And let's say she gets to like the 100th step, and then she's like, oh my God, like it seems to go on forever. I don't seem to be reaching the top. I'm gonna go back down. So she counts her steps on the way back down too. And she gets the 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, the end. So good. Anyway, that's what I felt like in this forest where I was lost after following the road closed sign. And I would like go, and then I'd be like, oh my God, I'm getting too deep in, and this is the wrong way. And then I'd go back, and then I'd be like, no, maybe I just didn't give enough chance. And then I'd go back again. Anyway, I was lost, and all of a sudden this coyote just passes by in front of me. And I looked to see where it had come from. Oh, there was a path there that I had missed. And because of the coyote, I was able to see it and found it. So I call that chapter The Way of the Coyote. Yes, in my next book, I'm writing a book about that ride to the West Coast. It's called Look Ma No Hands. Yeah, anywho. All right, we're approaching those noisy swans and ducks. Hopefully we can see a beaver again too. Okay, this is where I saw the coyote. So I am gonna take this path. I think it will lead me to the other prong. And if not, I'll just turn back. But I just really hope I see the coyote. So I am standing on the spot where I last saw the coyote, like when it ran away from me as I approached it. Anywho, I don't think I'll see it again, not tonight anyway. So the sun starts to set at 5:30, so perfect timing. I was out there for 2.5 hours, did 12 kilometers, burnt 500 calories, according to Map My Run. Anyway, yeah, that was great, you know, better than a kick in the teeth. And now I can't wait to go home and make baked eggplant. My favorite. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you have any ideas for future videos, please let me know in the comments below. Yeah, please watch, like, comment, subscribe, keep my retirement dream alive of doing adventures in nature full time when I retire in 13 plus years. Until next week, ciao.